Hey guys, you remember when I was talking about how I wish there was a map on Google where it listed all of the recreation sites? Well, turns out one of you guys pointed out that I was wrong. So here I am to correct myself. There is a beautiful, fantastic list of recreation sites you can go and camp for free, or well, most of them are free. I'm gonna start recording on my phone and I'm gonna walk you guys through what I found. Danny, thank you for this so much, whether it's on this side or this side, I have no idea. Whichever fits and doesn't cover my face. Anyways, so there's 5 different maps. And what I've done is I've extracted all 5 of these maps because you can save them. And I can show you guys how, but it has to go on the laptop to do that. But here you go. Now you've got a list of all of the recreation sites on Google Maps alongside of your personal pinned maps. Now the other cool thing is now that I've saved all this, I can actually access all of them. And what you do is you scroll down to, you hit the U button, you scroll down to the maps, you click the maps, and there's actually a list. Oops. Anyways, there you go. So there I've selected another one, which is the same one anyways. We're gonna select another one. Let's do Western. So there you go. Now you've got all of your accessible sites pinned and ready to go. Now some of them are hiking trails and some of them are also like boat access only. Now, the problem with having this on your phone is you don't exactly have this available offline. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up Gaia GPS, and then right now I've got them all pinned, saved on my phone, ready to go. So this is now accessible offline. The way I did it is I asked ChatGPT, how do I save these pin maps so that I can access them offline? And this is what he showed me. Now there is other apps you can use. There's like 4 or 5 other apps you can use, which allows you to use these pin locations where somebody else has saved and put them on Google. But it does give you some little bit easier accessible information. So this one here, so for example, I'm gonna click on it, Scott Lake North. I'm gonna scroll down and start reading here. It says only suitable for those with high center 4x4s. So this one would not be one that I would be going into. If you get a little bit closer to the highway, for example, this one, Beaver Dam Lake. The road has been cleared and the site is now accessible. This site provides fantastic opportunities for winter recreation and is RV accessible for some summer activities in an area nearby. So this is one that I would be able to get my van into. And as you can see, there's a short distance from the highway. So now I can go over to Google Maps. I can click on this specific place, which I've already got pinned from my previous research. I spent hours and hours locating all of the rec sites that I can get into the areas that I'm going into. So now I can hit directions, and now I've got directions to where I want to go. So that's wham bam damn thank you ma'am. So that's probably where we're gonna go tonight, because we're pretty close to home, because Lumby's just around the corner. So I think that'll be our last trip for tonight, well, last visit on the road, because tomorrow I'm going to be heading back into Lumby, packing up all my stuff, and I'm going to be heading out into the bush again to go fishing. So there you go. It's a really nice, easy way to find locations that you can just go into, you know what I mean? It is similar to Overlander, sure. You could have some similar differences, But with Overlanders, sometimes it doesn't load properly and it doesn't show the details. So yeah, you can click on one and it'll say, 13K dirt road wasn't bad. Some of them are really good at giving you the information you need to get into the locations you want to get into, because the road conditions are key. Like, you want to know exactly the road conditions for your vehicle type. So I don't have a big 4x4, so I've got to make sure I can get into these sites. So yeah, that's our goal today. I'll show you guys when I get to the campsite on the laptop how to download the files so that you can save them onto your phone so that you can upload them onto your favorite app. So stick with me. We'll see you guys down the road. I can see clearly now. The raindrops Alright, we just arrived at the Beaver Dam Lake recreation site. Alright, we're going to go back into the van and I'm going to show you guys how to download the saved pins for the recreation sites like this one. And then you can add it to your favorite map system. And there's a couple of them. And maybe I'll look them up for you guys so you can see them, because I've got Chat GPT ready to go. Well, let's hop back there. I'm just about ready to have dinner here, but I decided to go really quick. Let's go through this website and I'll show you guys what Danny sent me. Okay, so he sent me this link and it provides me with 5 different sections of the map. Okay, now each one has its own pin locations, right? So what you can do is you can open it up, which opens the actual website, Google Maps. And then what you have is these 3 dots here on the side. And then you hit download KML file. Now what that does is it downloads every single thing that you see on the map into one little file. Now I asked ChatGPT to make a little table for me to show me exactly what apps you can use to import these files, and then you can specifically ask ChatGPT on how to import these KML files for you and your specific app. For me, I used Gaia GPS. Now I don't have Gaia GPS Pro, so I don't really have the downloaded offload maps, but it works well enough for me that I'm able to use it. Plus I've got Starlink as well. So having the ability to use Starlink, I can also view these maps with Starlink with my phone and just navigate to each one if I wanted to. Now that being said, you guys may not have this option. So there is these apps that you can use, and it does show Google Earth is one of the ones, but it does say you need internet. These are some very great suggestions, Android only. These ones are both iOS and Android. They all support offline maps, and there's some pros and cons here. Like I said, I'm using Gaia GPS. It's not on this list, but he did supply me the instructions for me to download and install the KML file into Gaia GPS. Right there, import to Gaia GPS. So there's the instructions on how to import it. So there you guys go. One simple, easy way to access all of the wreck sites in BC. And there's a ton of them, like literally so many. There's no way I can visit every single one of them. A lot of them are just trails. Like some of these are right here. You have to go by boat, it says. But anyways, thank you, Danny, for allowing me to share this with everyone, because this is super useful, and I'm gonna utilize this addition to my tools for my off-road, back-road adventures for sure. So that concludes that. I'm gonna shut this down and turn this off. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I'm just going to hang out, have some dinner. Hope you guys find that the maps, the offline maps idea is a great idea. I think it's brilliant. You know, some people don't have Starlink, you know, accessible, where I can just load up all the maps anywhere I want, any forestry road I want. So if you guys need that accessibility feature, download the maps, put it on your phone, have them all ready to go. You know, if you're stuck out in the bush and you need to find a place to sleep, at least you know 100% for sure, you know, yep, there's a wreck site right there. You know, if you're only a couple kilometers away, at least you know it's there, right? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Oh yeah, side note, if you guys see a little clip after this, it's because the Northern Lights are supposed to be like super active tonight. They were super active the last 2 nights. I got a last little clip on yesterday's clip. So if you go back right at the end of the video, there's just like a 40-45 second clip of the Northern Lights. And if you haven't seen the other one, I got a second camera angle on my YouTube shorts. So make sure to check out those Northern Lights, because that was just brilliant. It was amazing. Hopefully the clouds are clear tonight and I can get a nice shot of it. So stay tuned. If it's there, enjoy. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.